Speaking at the event, Cabinet Secretary National Treasury and Planning Henry Rotich went ahead to expound on the funds allocated to the Kenyan government, the agreement the government has signed with the German government, and where the funds will be allocated.
The funding available in the Kenya-German Development Cooperation for the coming period amounts to 104 million euros, about 12.5 billion Kenya shillings. I therefore look forward to signing the technical and financial agreements for 2018 and in the future. So what we have signed today is really just a framework agreement on how there's the commitment of the Federal Republic of Germany to assist Kenya in various development areas that we have discussed with them. But the specifics of what will be funded will be signed subsequently under these agreements that we have signed today. So I'm pleased that we have signed at least for the technical and financial agreements for the 2014 and 2015 and 2016. I must say this has delayed. We should have signed this a long time, because there was a long period of negotiations to agree on some text, and I'm glad that now we have agreed and we have signed all the agreements for 2014 all the way to 2016, and that now unlocks the funds that had been committed over this period. Some are ongoing projects, some are yet to be fully disbursed, and we will be discussing and realigning those that we have not utilized to align them to the Big Four agenda.
Thank you. Pleasure. Thank you very much.
German Ambassador to Kenya, Annette Guttner, on her part pointed out that the German government is proud to be part of Kenya's development, stating that it's their hope that the funds will be invested in the interest of Kenyans.
We're very proud to be able to contribute to the development plans of Kenya with these funds. I'm also very happy to say that we, as our Kenyan counterparts, are very much focusing on supporting the Big Four agenda and the MTP3, and I would also like to thank the government of Kenya for the recent Development Partners Forum and for the very constructive dialogue that we had, where we indicated challenges that we have to overcome, but also indicated together where the main focal areas are and where the development partners can come in with their help to support the Vision 2030. Now, as you said, the signing has been done, and now we have to work hard to specify the areas where we will put the money and start with the implementation of our commitments. I would like to thank our Kenyan counterparts for the trust and the commitment that has been shown in our talks in the recent days and weeks. And I'm very also happy that you indicated that the funds that were allocated will be implemented in a transparent and accountable way. This is very important for us too, that the funds are invested in the best interest of the people of Kenya.
Among the areas that the funds will be channeled into is the Big Four agenda. CS Rotich said special focus will be paid on health and the actualization of universal health coverage.
And I think the bigger thing will be really the universal health care, which will obviously consume a lot of resources going forward. This financial year, as you know, we are doing the piloting in 4 counties. By the end of June, we will have known what does it require to actually provide affordable health care in those 4 counties. And then the next subsequent financial year, we will now roll out to the rest of the counties, and that will now mean that the budget for health will obviously increase. And as you know, we have already set up the fund for that, which is the Sports, Arts and Social Development Fund. So that is the fund, and of that fund, almost 60% will be going to universal health care.
With the president's key focus being the Big Four agenda, short-term goals that the government is committed to implement for the realization of steady economic growth and development, this gesture by the German government goes to show belief in the 4-point agenda, all the while bringing it one step closer to actualization.